Oh, hey guys, welcome to the channel. Cory Robin here, your noble bush plane extravaganza pilot love. Today we're going to talk about the top 3 obstacles that are preventing you from becoming a pilot and how to overcome those. Stick around. I think we should take off right now. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Flying is cool. Let's go flying. You guys recognize the spot? What do you think? Pretty cool? All right, guys. So I get a lot of comments on my YouTube channel talking about, boy, you are so lucky you have the ability to fly, and I will never be able to do that because of, and insert your obstacle here. So the first and most common obstacle is money. But so money is definitely a big obstacle. But really, is it? Is it a big obstacle? I think it is. It's a big one. Not going to downplay it, not going to hate on it. But money is a big, big deal. We have to have money in order to do this stuff. But how much is enough? Can you make enough money to become a pilot? How do you pay for flight school? How do you pay for gas? How do you pay for aircraft rentals? How do you do this stuff? Well, I can tell you right now that it's possible. But before we tell you why it's possible and how to overcome the money obstacle, let's talk about the other ones that prevent a lot of people from being a pilot. The second one is skill. A lot of people are worried that they're not going to have the skill set required to be a pilot. You have to develop some skills in order to become a pilot. Plain and simple, you got to develop the flying skills. Those things have to happen. The last one is knowledge. You don't know what to do to become a pilot. What are the first steps? What do you do? Oh my gosh, look at this. This is pretty right here. I'm going to just go ahead and throttle the airplane down. Wow, look at that. The sunlight glistening off the water. It's glorious on ways that can't be comprehended by human eyes, especially by video cameras. Guys, video camera does not do this justice. It is amazing. Holy cow. So let's get low. Money, skill, and knowledge. 3 things that you need to overcome in order to become a pilot. All right, let's find the landing zone. Oh my goodness. Climb up just a little bit and we're flying flat. Come on in flat, baby. So this one's really tough because you kind of land on a side hill. It's really short and you're turning as well. And so everything in backcountry flying is energy management. Energy, 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 and then some more energy. So right now I notice I have a little altitude, which is energy. That's potential energy. And I don't want that. So I'm throttling back, watching my airspeed. Oh boy, there we go. This is a challenging one, guys. Here we go. I'm a little high. That is not an easy one. Really short, maybe about 200 feet total. And you gotta kind of come in and turn, plant the airplane down, but you'll be rewarded with some sick views. And so this is a good enough one that I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna just talk to you in front of the airplane for a minute because I wanna show you this ridiculous and beautiful view on this little ridge.
All right, so as you notice on that landing, it was a very complex landing, really short. There's a turn, there's a cliff, there's no go around unless you keep the turn going. The nice thing is you can kind of just bail off there. Now we're talking about skill set. Now, it does take a little bit of skill to accomplish that, but that's something you can develop over time. And so that's the kicker. All three of those things, the money, the knowledge, the skill set, all three of those things can be overcome if you take the time to develop those things. I'm talking about eliminating the excuses and prioritizing your life so that you make time to make enough money. And then you set that money aside and you prioritize it. You take time to develop that knowledge. You take that time to develop the skills. Now, these are very basic things, and I'm not talking down to you by any stretch of the imagination. These are just simple little things that have helped me in my life. Is I budget my time very carefully. I gotta tell you, time is the most precious resource we have in this world. It's the only thing you can't buy more of. There's nobody that's gonna get out of this with more time by having more money, by having more skill, by having more knowledge, but you can control where you invest your time and you can make it more quality. Now, I didn't get this aircraft or to the top of this hill by just not prioritizing. You've got to prioritize your time so you can make the money, develop the skills and the knowledge to become a pilot and eventually maybe a backcountry pilot. I'd love to have you on the journey and the adventure. Let's come out. I'll show you this spot. This is a really hard spot. You're going to have to be a backcountry pilot for a little while before you do it. It still makes me a little excited to come here because it's not an easy spot. I think there's 4 people that have landed on this spot. Myself, Creighton King, Mark Patey, and Jason Sneed. That's it. That's the only people that have ever landed here. Those are all flying cowboys. I invite you and I challenge you to become a pilot and join me here on the shelf. That would be awesome. Check out this view.
There we go. All right, what's up, guys? So the takeoff from the shelf is every bit as difficult as the landing. Well, not every bit. Typically takeoffs are a little easier than landings, but this one is difficult, especially today because there's a little bit of wind that is going to require me to use the entire length. So you can see how sideways I am here. I'm like that's straight up right there. Woo! And so just getting things ready to rock. I'm going to do a J-turn takeoff and then just throw it off the cliff because I'm heavy, almost full fuel. Got 200 plus pound dudes in here, and it is amazing and real. So you can never take the risk management side of this lightly. You've got to take it seriously. Here we go. Make sure the engine's performing. I'm going to lean it out, full power. Here we go. Here we go. We're not quite flying speed yet. There's the big rocks. Woo! Woo! We had zero margin for error on that one. Literally zero. But fun nonetheless. Yeehaw.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Just remember, it takes time. That is your most valuable asset. No matter how much money or skill or knowledge you need to acquire, dedicate that time and you'll get there. Thanks again for watching. Smash that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you want to join me on the journey and the adventure. There's a lot to come. And if you want to go that extra mile, smash the little join button and check out our membership program. We'll see you at Sun and Fun in Florida in just a few weeks. Come and check it out. We'll see you then.